Hi, my name is Sasha Garfinkel. I'm taking a class called Multimedia Apps and Tools at the Community College of Vermont. And today I am going to teach you guys how to use Google Docs. Open up google.com, then you will go over to these 9 little dots here, and you'll click on them. And it brings you down to your home menu here, but you'll want Drive, which brings you to your Google Drive. Then you go over to New, Google Docs, and it opens right up into a new document. If you wanted to upload a document, you would go over to Settings, this little gear over here. Then you would go Settings, Convert Uploaded Files to Google Docs Editor Format. You would click on that, and then you'll hit Done. Take your Word document, and you will click it, drag it, and drop it in your Google Docs. See, there's a little blue box down at the bottom that says Drop Files to instantly upload them. Boop. It's starting the upload, and sometimes it takes a minute. Open a Google document is to go up into the web address bar here and type docs.google.com/document, and that brings you straight to a new document as well. What we want to do is we want to rename our document, so we go over to the upper left hand corner where it says Untitled Document. If you just click there, you can rename it. So we'll rename this, and then if you just click out, it says it's automatically saving right here, you can see, and then we're ready to get going. So the first thing we're going to do is add text. We'll start editing the text. So we have, if we highlight it here, we want this to be the normal text. So we'll just click that, and then we can change the font here to anything in this list here. And if you wanted to add more, you just click More Fonts. And then there's a whole list of things that we could, you just click on them and they add right in. Size, we go right next to that button. It's just here, and we'll make that maybe a little bigger. And here you have italics and underline, should you need to emphasize a word or anything. If we wanted to change the color, we would click this. You can make it any of these colors, or you can click Custom, and you can define your own color. And if you wanted to highlight something to emphasize it, you can highlight it using that. And then if you wanted to unhighlight it, you would have to re-highlight the thing, the text, and click the button again and then hit None to remove the highlighting. If we want to make this our normal font, our normal text, rock salt for the font and 12, then we'll go to normal text and update normal text to match, which will then make other documents start using these settings. Starting in the toolbar, we have the buttons here for undo and redo, print, spell check, and paint format, which is cool because when you highlight a text, you click that, and then you highlight another text, it will automatically change the formatting. We have the zoom options here, and then we can add a link if you highlight some text, which I've done below. You click that, and then you can type in something you're thinking, and it will come up with suggestions or other documents that it might be in my Google Drive. And so you can click on that and apply, and it turns right into a link. Continuing on, you can add a comment. So if I wanted to make a comment saying these settings should be the same, then I can comment and it stays on the side over here. If I wanted to tag someone in a comment, I would hit the @ symbol, and then my contacts come right up here, and I can pick from them and add them to the conversation. To a document or to a comment, you can hit the plus symbol, and the same list will show up here. And then you click on the person, and then you can click here, assign to this person, and now they have an assignment. Have been resolved or deleted, you can go up here to this little comment box, and all of the comments in the history of the document will always be here. So we have an image button where you can click on and you can upload from your computer or your Google Drive, or if you know the URL of the picture, and that'll just pop up over here on the right side. And if I click on it here, a little blue box pops up down here, and I'd like to insert that. Some other cool things you can do, or you can search the web for a picture. So if I wanted a picture of a face mask, you know, you can basically Google search right in the right-hand bar here. And when you're done, you just click out of it. Then we have the alignment tools, the line spacing, which there's all these regular options here, and bullets or numbering, and then decrease indent or increase indent, and clear formatting. So if I highlight this sentence here and clear formatting, it returns back to the normal one, the normal text here. Edit your image, you would double click and then click on image options. You can also crop using these little black lines here, and then image options here, and that gives you all these options over on the right hand side. Right, there's a button over here for editing. That's because we're in editing mode. You can also change it to viewing mode if you want somebody to see the document without being able to make any edits, or suggesting, where the edits then become suggestions. See how it pops up over here. For suggestions to become permanent in the document, the owner of the document has to approve them. Also, this little toolbar over here on the very far right with your calendar, keep, and tasks. If you just click on that, then you can see your calendar from the Word doc you're working in, and you can add a new calendar appointment right from there. In Keep, you can take notes, and they will be attached to the Google document. You can create a list of tasks that might be required to complete your Google Doc. Google Docs for me is that you can work on it with a buddy. So you just hit this share button up here, and you see that I've already shared it with 2 of my other email accounts, and they can both they can both comment on it, or I can change it so that this one can edit and this one can only view. There's a lot of options here. You can also get a link to restrict it or to share it more widely. You would just hit copy link here and then it copies the link for you. Part about this is if I wanted to chat with somebody who is also working on the document, I can go up here to this right hand corner and I hit this little show chat button and it pops up over here, and then we can in real time discuss what we're editing. Things into here, into your document like a table, you just have to go to insert and then table, and then pick what you'd like it to look like. You can also insert a Google drawing. If you go down to insert drawing and new, you can draw in here, or insert a chart or a graph. You can insert a chart here, a bar, column, line, or pie graph, and you can use it, a Sheets document to create the graph, which is really cool. If you want to create a break, you can hit insert horizontal line. A bookmark. So if I wanted to create something that brought us back to the top of the document, I could type that down there and then I would highlight it to the top of the document, and I will add a bookmark. And then bookmark, and then I will link it down to the bottom here. And there we go. It was helpful, and I will see you guys in class.